So Hanukkah's coming, and we know that there's going to be 8 nights, and we know that we're going to be lighting candles, and we know that there's a lot of singing around the candles, there's blessings around the candles. But one of the things that often gets overlooked is that Jewishly, the women in the house are not supposed to be working while those candles are burning. So the whole time that the candles are burning, and they need to burn for at least about a half an hour after sunset, and you light them just before. So really that's a fair chunk of time, considering that in most places that's going to hit around dinner time. That's the time that the women in the household are to refrain from labor. And when we look at that and we ask ourselves, what is going on with this? The idea is that we're going right back to the books of the Maccabees. We're going right back to the story of Hanukah, where it chronicles what was going on. And what was going on in that time was the Jewish people were being attacked on all fronts. They were being attacked religiously. They were being attacked culturally. Families were being attacked. Everything that was cohesive to family, community, and Judaism was under attack. And so what happened is that you had the men that were forming the army. They were going to clean out the temple. They were going to handle all of the warfare side of it. But that wasn't the only part that was under attack. So we had all of the internal side under attack as well. We had families, we had all of the culture, the religion. That's where the women stepped up. That's where the women were the ones who were holding it all together inside Judaism. So where the law prohibited circumcision, women were making sure that if they had baby boys, those boys were going to be circumcised. And the stories in the books of the Maccabees are heart-wrenching. They're very difficult to read about what happened to these women when they were caught. The idea that these women were committed to maintaining Judaism in the home, maintaining Judaism culturally, religiously, spiritually, so that while the men were holding it together on the battlefront, the women were holding it together on every other front. It was illegal to keep Shabbat, the women were making sure to keep it. It was illegal to speak of Torah, the women were making sure to speak of Torah. They were defying every chance they could. And for that, Judaism comes and says, thank you for all of the labor you did, for everything you did, for all of the sacrifices, for the way that you put everything on the line, for the way that you gave up your lives, the way that you protected your children, and the way that you protected Judaism. Thank you. And every night while these candles are lit, and every night while those candles burn, the women of the household are to not work. They are supposed to sit by the candles and share their stories. They're supposed to create the community of women, so that again we recognize Jewishly the strength of what happens when women come together and defend the core of what needs defending in Judaism. So while we sing the songs about the Maccabees, and we spin the dreidels, and we enjoy the chocolate and the latkes and the donuts and the candles, all of that creates that wonderful, wonderful, happy part of Hanukah. But we also can't lose track of the sight that women are the ones who were equally at the core of everything, if not even a little bit more, in protecting the future of Judaism. So we pay them tribute, we light our candles, and then we invite them to take a seat, relax, while everyone else will do what needs doing, and they can enjoy that moment of gratitude and thank you that Judaism directs their way. Hi everyone, thanks for watching the video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to check out my other videos here.